What up, y'all? It's been a while. But we back like we never left, and this is AGS Season 5, Week 2. And we're going to get into the recap from Week 1, and we're going to get into what was going down in Week 2. So, coming off a Super Bowl win last season, the Bucks, I think he repeated. I could be wrong. I think he repeated, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did. I think he repeated. So, coming off a back-to-back Super Bowl victory, we back now, Season 5. See if he could repeat. Ain't too many people with repeat in Madden League history. There's been a lot of people that back-to-back, but repeat, probably on one hand you could count. But let's get into it. Week 1 recap. We had myself against the Giants, and Carolina pulled away in the second half. In this one, they won 35-7. Then we had Vikings and Packers. Lowski came back to the league last season. Remember, he was playing with us before, and his PS5 went down. So he had to wait. He's back in business, and he got a nice victory over the Packers in Week 1. He won by 20. Good win for this Vikings team. Then we had Cowboys go against the Lions. Daz coming off a playoff appearance last season, as well as the Cowboys. Cowboys I think they were one and done, and I think the Lions is one and done. So, sometimes that can sway the confidence going into next season. So we'll see what happens. Lions definitely had a good season last year. We'll see if he could duplicate that and get back into the playoffs again this season. Then we had the Cowboys, who made this first playoff berth last season, but lost in his first time out. But it's all good. Don't matter. He made it there. That should give him the confidence to make it back. But we'll see. But he won this one in a convincing form, 57-30. Then we had Chiefs. Norm went against Calm. He won 56-42. Calm took over this Jaguars team. And look, man, I gotta say, like, some of y'all in these leagues, y'all talk to the wrong people, meaning y'all say things to other players that y'all should be saying to me. Like, I always tell y'all, communication is everything. Now, I'm never gonna feel a way if somebody hit me up and say, yo, I can't be in this league no more. For whatever the reason is, whether you just can't or don't want to, I'm fine with that if you communicate with me with that, right? But what I have a serious problem with is when you don't say nothing and I gotta hear from somebody else and then your team get dismantled because you're not resigning nobody. That I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't appreciate that because, the reason why I do everything is why I do the reason why I do everything the way I do, meaning, the trades got to be approved and all that. It's because, let's be realistic. Most of the time, all 32 people normally don't stay in the league. You understand? For many different reasons. For reasons that don't even matter. You understand? If you can't be in it, you can't be in it. So I try my best not to have teams dismantled because you're trying to look to replace the team. But I see some people still don't have the consideration of reaching out to tell me that, and it's cool. It's cool. I mean, one thing about me, I don't forget. I don't have a forgetful memory. I remember things, you know what I'm saying? But I don't appreciate that when you have a team and you ain't really trying to play with the team and you ain't re-signing nobody, everybody going to free agency. Like, come on, come on, man. I put too much time in to try to keep these teams intact. So whereas that if another user come along, he ain't got to feel like, yo, dogs, what you handed me. You know what I'm saying? So, communication is everything, man. And some people just don't do it for whatever reason. But again, it's cool. I don't, like I said, again, I don't forget things. You know what I'm saying? And, when you do certain things and act certain ways, I mean, I get I get my revenge down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like when new Madden and stuff come out and it's time to pick teams and you realizing that you ain't get none of the top teams you asked for, not even the next set, or just many different things, period. You know what I'm saying? Because, come on, I put work in these leagues to try to keep it running for everybody to have fun and enjoy. All I ask is just for a little bit of stuff, just a little bit of things, you know. And one thing I always ask for is communication, and I can't even get that from, you know, I get that from majority of people, you know, but there's always a few, you know, that just do what they want, and that's fine. You know, but I'm just saying I don't appreciate it, and I always make sure I get the last laugh no matter what. So once again, if you got a team and you know you ain't gonna be sticking around to play with them, how hard is it just to give me the heads up so now I can know what I'm dealing with, opposed to me finding out from somebody else or me just seeing your whole team on free agency because you didn't sign nobody and you ain't even care to tell me, oh, by the way, I'm not in the league no more. You know, like that's crazy, but it's all good. Spilled milk, problem got fixed. But I'm just saying, once again, I don't forget stuff. Just remember that. Then we had Ravens and Steelers. Carnage won 26-7 over the Steelers. That was a nice division win in week 1 for the Ravens. Ravens coming off a Super Bowl appearance. They battled, and they almost pulled it out. Came up just a little short. So Ravens definitely, I know if anything, they got the confidence to feel like they can get back to the big dance. But this is why we gotta wait a whole season to find out, because it ain't easy. Then we had Washington go against Saints. Smurf went against who's Washington? Is that BJ? Or is that yeah, that's BJ, I think. Right? Am I tripping? Yeah, BJ won 34-9 over the Saints. Upset alert. Bad loss for the Saints. I mean, you know, you in a division with the Bucks. You definitely don't want to take, you know, no losses to teams that haven't been finishing over 500. You know, and then the Panthers, myself, we balled out last season, so we looking to duplicate, you know, and have it. So that's a bad loss for the Saints, but he said this is the second time he lost to him. Wow. I mean, shout out to the Washington, good win. Then we got Raiders and Texans. Born Ready went against Black Star. Born Ready won 42-21. Good win for this Raiders team over the Texans. Then we had 49ers Huff win against Seattle. Beasaronis, an upset win. Huff got the win over the Seahawks, 56-35. Yeah, it's early, but those are the type of losses that will come back and haunt you, you know. But good win for this 49ers team. Like I said, Huff came and took over. Last season, and he had a shot. He had a shot to get in the game. I mean, to get in the playoffs. All he had to do was win, and he didn't get it done. And he ended up letting Seattle sneak in. But it looked like he took that frustration out on his week 1 opponent for not making the playoffs last season. Great win for this 49ers team. Huff game is getting better week to week. I mean, he's been in WIT. For those of y'all that's in WIT, y'all know Huff got the Cowboys, and he's been struggling with them. But I've been saying it for the past week or two. His game has been coming along slowly but surely, and it's a good win. 56 points. You definitely pushed all the right buttons that game. Great win for this Niners team, and that's also a division win, which is an even greater win. Then we had Chargers and Jets. Chargers won 22-21 over the Jets. Chargers, I'm curious to see how the Chargers bounce back this season. You know, they ain't have a good season last year, as well as the Jets. Jets didn't have a good season last year neither, but we'll see how things go. But good win for the Chargers in week 1. He won by 22-21. Then we have Falcons and Pats. C. Bailey won 24-20 over Mad Max. I'm waiting for Mad Max. Mad Max was playing good ball over the past couple of weeks. Looked like he's starting to maybe slide back into that wrong side of the fence again, but hopefully he'll snap back out of it and get back to playing good football. Then we had Bills and Dolphins. Pearl won 42-30 over Steph Anthony, and it's starting to look like more and more Pearl has his number as he dominated this one. Well, not really dominated because he did give up 30 points, but he's just gotten like a nice little win streak on him head-to-head. And this was a division matchup, so this is a good win for this Bills team. Then we had Cardinals and Rams. Murph went against DK. Murph won 24-13. Murph got a little payback from being eliminated from the same Rams team in the playoffs last season. So this was a little payback, little statement game. But I don't think the Rams tripping off of this. Only week one. Week one matchups, sometimes they can mean a lot. Sometimes they don't have to mean nothing. But it's a division win, so this is a great win for the Cards to kick off the season. Then we had Bucks and Colts. Great win for the Super Bowl champs. He won over Live Kid 31-17. And the champ kicked off ring night in a great fashion, taking off one of the top seeds over there in the AFC. Week 2 kicked it off this week. We had Dallas and Washington. BJ could not duplicate winning success this week. He went down big to the Cowboys on the road, 31-10. Cowboys 2-0 in the season. Cowboys looking like they're trying to get back to where they were last year, and that is the playoffs. Then we had Vikings and Giants. Vikings won 24-19. Lowski 2-0 in the season with these Giants. Like I said, Lowski, he just came back into the mix. His PS5 went down. He ended up getting his hands on another one. So he back in the mix. And, his seasons before, he was up and down. He'll get some good wins. Then he'll have some bad losses. So, yeah, man, it'd be like that sometime. Or maybe you just underestimating him when you play him. Maybe he's just constantly a trap game for you. But good win for Minnesota. They won 24-19. Vikings look like they're trying to stay on the winning side of things. They're 2-0. Giants 0-2 on the season. Then we got Falcons and Bucks. I'm going with Bucks in this one. I'm going to go with the champ over the Falcons. I'll take Bucks in this one, 38-17. Then we got Money Mascot. Bears going against E-Ball, Pittsburgh Steelers. Bears missed the playoffs last year, but I know that a lot of that is due to Money Mascot's schedule. He's been kind of busy lately. But if this game get played, which I don't know if it will, but I got to check and see. I'm taking Bears over Steelers this week, 35-16. Next, we got Packers and Bengals. And Packers get the upset win over the Bengals. I think the Bengals is 0-2 on the season. Not the start that they wanted. And Packers get a much needed win after getting a loss in week 1 to the Vikings. He bounced back this week and gets a nice blowout win over the Bengals on the road. Good win for this Packers team. Didn't see this one coming at all. Then we had Cardinals and Jags, 34-15. Murph took out Calm. Cardinals 2-0 in the season. Jags are 0-2. Good win for Cards. Cards looking like they're trying to grab a hold of that division last year. Because last season the Rams won that division. So Cardinals like they have something to say about that this time around. Then we had Colts and Chargers. Live Kid won 50-21 over the Chargers. Blew them out at home. Colts 1-1 in the season. Chargers 1-1 in the season. Then we had Texans and Titans. Black Star took out Jerry 21-3. Good win for the Texans. Titans been struggling ever since he joined the league. If I'm Titans, man, I'm just trying a new playbook, because at this point, whatever you trying to do just ain't working. So you really ain't got nothing to lose by just going in a whole another direction. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But Titans, like they need to make some serious adjustments over there. Then we had Chiefs. We have Chiefs and Raiders. Don't know what's going on with this game. Chiefs won. Chiefs, they ain't even, I say they won. I'm going to take I'll take the Chiefs to win this one. No, I'll take the Raiders to win this one. They're at home. I'd probably take the Chiefs in the next one, depending on how this one go. I don't know if this even getting played because the advance is tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So I got to find out what's the latest with this game. But if they happen to squeeze it in, I'll take the Raiders in this one, 37-33. Then we got Saints and Dolphins. Smurf going against Steph Anthony. I don't know what's going on with this game neither. I don't know if it's a fair sim or what. Is advance today or tomorrow? I'm bugging. I think I'm losing track here. Is advance today or tomorrow? Somebody let me know, because I can't remember right now. For some reason, I'm thinking it's tomorrow, but I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but I don't know. I gotta check and see when is advance. Because if advance is today, then I need to know what's up with these games that ain't played. But I'd have took the Dolphins to win this one by a score of 33-24. Next, we got Eagles and Niners. Huff, 2-0 on the season. Took out the Eagles 31-21. Good win for this 49ers team. And right now, 49ers are tied with the Cards in first place in that division. Next, we had Jets and Panthers. And we just took a loss. And we definitely didn't. For Saints, all right. Well, this is one of them games that you deserve to lose. Because we did some dumb stuff in this game. Like I took my quarterback out to play the young boy, and that's what we get. Threw a pick in the end zone. Just a lot of silly stuff that we did. We should have definitely won this game. No way we should have lost this game. But listen, man, when you do what I always tell y'all, when you play dumb games, you get dumb prizes. And we played a dumb game and we got a dumb prize, and that's what we get. You know what I'm saying? Next time, we'll learn to close out the show and stop trying to get cute and stop trying to do unnecessary things. So, we got to hold it. We got to hold it this time around. Raiders and Broncos really won 74-0 over Big Rico. Don't know what happened in this game. But what I do know is nothing happened good for Denver. 74-0. That can't happen, but it happened. So when things like that happen, all you can do is just go back to the drawing board and figure out where did you go wrong. But it looked like Denver went wrong from the coin toss. Right after the coin toss, everything just went downhill for Denver, and Browns won 74-0. Rams and Seahawks. DK won 38-14 over Beasteronis. Seahawks is 0-2 on the season. After sneaking their way into the playoffs last year, I would have thought Seattle would have bounced back this season, got off on a good note, but ain't happening. And look like they're putting themselves in the same position that they found themselves in last season. Although last season it was the opposite. They started off good, got cold late, but still made it because the other teams that was supposed to take care of business didn't close. Now it look like Seattle's starting off cold. Maybe they can get hot. Maybe they won't. We'll see. But 0-2 right now in that division with the Niners and Cards 2-0. Not a good place to be in. And the Rams is 2-1 now after winning that one. Next we got Ravens and Lions. Carnage blew out Daz 48-7. Lions 0-2 on the season. And look like the Lions definitely going to have to figure out what to do this season opposed to last season. Because remember, last season Lions, they won the division. They pretty much shocked a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't off to the best of starts this year. Luckily for him, we're only in week 2, so he got plenty of time to turn things around. But the warning signs are starting to show. Might have to do some adjustments over there in Motown. And the last game of the week was Buffalo and Patriots. Patriots are now 0-2. Buffalo's 2-0. Listen, man, when you going against the top dude in your division, even if you lose, you're going to be able to compete when you lose. You don't want to lose in this type of fashion. You know, this ain't sending no type of threats to Buffalo at all. And this is just not a good loss. This is a terrible loss for the Patriots, you know. We'll see what they can do next time they meet. Next time they meet, we'll be in New England, but as of right now, it's looking like might be same result. So that's it, y'all. We went through the recap. We went through this week's recap and prediction, and I gotta find out. Let me just set this. I gotta find out. I think advance is today, so I need to see what's what. Saints told me he gets the win. Saints, I hope you just ain't making that up, Smurf. Because if I find out you're just making this up, and I give you a forced win for nothing, you're gonna get 2 forced losses in a row for lying. So I hope what you're saying is accurate. Because I'm not checking, I'm taking your word for it. But if you blow it, if I find out that you pump faked and you made me give you a force for nothing, you're gonna pay severely. So I'm telling you now, this one win won't equal to the 2 forced losses you will get if I find out you're lying. So it's set. And as far as the other games, Raiders and Chiefs, don't know about that one. Bears and Steelers, don't know about that one. So I didn't hear nothing. Nobody tagged me, say anything about a force. So as of right now, it's a fair sim. Bucks and Falcons are playing right now. They just kicked off, so it look like league will be advancing after their game. But I see y'all in the next 5th quarter. I'll see y'all in the next 5th quarter, and I'm going.